What's going on, everybody? Bill Mike here once again with another edition of Pro Wrestling Unleashed. Glad you could join me for the video, folks. This is SummerSlam 2017 predictions as I bring to you today in today's video, as SummerSlam is fastly approaching this upcoming weekend. So let's just jump right into the results. Up first on the kickoff show, we have the New Day taking on the Usos. Remember, the New Day are the champions, and Usos have had a really good feud with the New Day since the New Day joined SmackDown Live for the Superstar Shakeup. I feel as if the New Day still aren't ready yet to turn those titles over to the Usos. So for the first pick of the day and prediction will be that the New Day will retain the WWE SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships. So I just see them going another month with at least holding the titles. Up next, we have a matchup with the Battle of the Bigs. We have Big Cass versus the Big Show with Enzo Amore hanging in a shark cage up high above the ring. Remember, Enzo's kind of been getting in the middle of Big Cass and Big Show's feud. Really, the cause of it, Big Show has been taken up for Enzo the last few weeks since he and Big Cass ended their friendship and tag team. So I feel this is like a closing to book and chapter of a feud between Enzo and Big Cass. I see Big Cass winning because I don't see the Big Show going over. No need for the Big Show to go over when he's already established himself as basically a transition talent. So Big Cass will be the one that I choose because he's the one that's up and coming in today. Up next, we have a matchup between two guys who really didn't have a feud very long because they really didn't have anything to do. Randy Orton, the Viper, Mr. RKO, taking on Rusev, the Bulgarian Brute. Randy Orton has gotten the best of Rusev the last couple weeks since Rusev has came back. Rusev really hasn't had the best of luck. He came back against John Cena in a flag match. Now he's facing off against Randy Orton, and it doesn't look like Rusev's going to get yet another win. So I'm chalking it up and giving the victory to Randy Orton to win this matchup and this feud. Up next to a match that really means nothing as of now, John Cena is taking on Baron Corbin. And as we will recall, Baron Corbin used to be Mr. Money in the Bank, but then he ended up cashing in his Money in the Bank contract this past SmackDown and was defeated by Jinder due to restriction from John Cena, which allowed him to be only the third man to ever have the Money in the Bank briefcase and cash it in and not win the WWE Championship. So this match really means nothing. Cena's going over to Raw after the pay-per-view, so I'm going to pick John Cena to win over Baron Corbin. So maybe the higher-ups are soured on him. We don't know, but it remains to be seen. I'm going for John Cena to win on the way out. Up next, we have a feud. It's a very dark feud. A feud we'd like to that we have been wanting to see and hope to see. We have Bray Wyatt, the Eater of Worlds, and he's taking on Finn Balor. Not just Finn Balor, but the Demon King. As we've seen this past week, Bray humiliated Finn in the middle of the ring. We saw Bray basically go ahead and hit the Sister Abigail, pour blood over the top of Finn Balor, and laugh. Finn Balor got the rematch and states that Bray has his demons, but he himself also has his demons. So this will be one of the first times we've seen the Demon King at a pay-per-view performing since his debut last year in WWE. So I'm going for Finn Balor, the Demon King, to win this matchup. Up next, we have the first of two women's division matches. First is the Raw Women's Championship. The champion, Alexa Bliss, taking on Sasha Banks. Remember, Sasha got this as a victory over Nia this past week. Remember, Bayley was originally scheduled to go to SummerSlam to challenge Alexa Bliss, but Nia Jax injured Bayley in the ring, and Bayley's got a separated shoulder, so we don't know when their timetable for her to come back is. But I see Sasha Banks getting the win here. She's got some fresh juice back in her now, so I think Sasha Banks may end up taking it unless, and I always throw an unless in there, unless Nia Jax comes out and helps Alexa Bliss. I'm giving this matchup to Sasha Banks to winning the Women's Championship over on Raw. So while we did the Raw, now we're red brand, now we're on the blue brand. We have Naomi, who is the SmackDown Women's Champion, taking on Natalya, which Natalya won it in a matchup a few weeks ago, and she became the #1 contender in this matchup. It's good to see Natty, which is a veteran. She's been on there for a while, but it's good to see her basically get that chance to go after the title. I don't foresee Natty beating Naomi for this title, but I do see that she'll have a good match, hopefully, at this coming pay-per-view. So I'm seeing that Naomi will retain the Women's SmackDown Championship over on the SmackDown brand. Up next, we've got a U.S. title matchup. This is where Shane McMahon will be the guest referee. These guys have been having a feud the last few weeks where there was controversy over KO's win over AJ, which shouldn't have happened. We see there's controversy over AJ's pin of KO. And then we've seen basically Shane in the middle of it because he's gotten kicked last week. Pele kicked by AJ by accident. And super kicked this past week by Kevin Owens on accident. So both guys have kicked Shane. It remains to be seen on what Shane sees in this matchup and just what he's able to do with the situation. But my winner is going to be AJ keeping the U.S. title. I don't see Kevin getting it back so soon. So my pick is going to be AJ retaining the U.S. Championship. Up next is the other half of our tag team matches. We have Sheamus and Cesaro taking on the reformed 2/3 member of S.H.I.E.L.D., Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. These guys have been going back and forth over the last few weeks and teaming together where they could trust each other, where they're able to pull together and be able to dominant tag team in the tag team division. That has remained to be seen. I think it will. I think it's a good thing to have these two members of S.H.I.E.L.D. reuniting back, as long as they don't just flat out run over anybody. I'm going for Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. They're supposed to get some title run. Sheamus is supposed to be going and filming a movie soon enough, so I don't see them keeping it another month if Sheamus has to go film a movie. So I'm going Sheamus and Cesaro dropping the belts to Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins for a nice little run in the tag team division. Last but not least, winding down these final two matches, both of which are for the heavyweight championships of choice. The first one we give you is Jinder Mahal taking on Shinsuke. Remember, Shinsuke beat John Cena in a dream match a few weeks back, which surprised Jinder himself, but he said no matter what the surprise may be, he's going to go out there and do his all, and I look forward to seeing that happen. But Shinsuke came in, and after defeating John Cena, Jinder won it. Jinder's had the title for a while. Jinder's kind of grew on me, and I see Jinder losing the belt to Shinsuke Nakamura unless the Singh brothers get involved. Yeah, I just see it as being Shinsuke picking up the win. And last but not least, folks, in this result show, we have Brock Lesnar defending the Universal title against Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns, and Samoa Joe. I've loved this feud. This is going to be a physical match. While I think the AJ Kevin match is going to be the best one, I think this is going to be the most physical. You got four big guys in there that don't care to tear things up. I just see Brock was supposed to be leaving. They thought he ended up, he's on still in contract with WWE until next year's WrestleMania. So I don't see Brock Lesnar leaving WWE, no matter what. So that remains to be seen. But I think this is shaping up to be a really good card. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. If you're on YouTube, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, share my video. If you're on VidMe, go ahead and I know it's a new site. Give me an upvote on my video and also follow me. I'm trying to get and build my follower fan base. So please follow me on VidMe if you have me. So until next time, this is Bill Mack with another edition of Pro Wrestling Unleashed saying, take it easy. Yeah.